I'm here with Mr. Drummond, who was involved in backing wagons into benskins in the early 50s when he was a fireman on a steam engine. So I'll leave it to you now to tell me what you had to do.
Yeah. Well, I left Watford Junction with the engine and brake at one time. Just the brake van was picking up the empties from the benskins, and so I went with the guard down from the junction. We went for a number 12 platform right across the main line, like an S-bend all the way, and then we got on the Watford DC track, and then went straight down to Watford High Street platform. And then we got a sort of ground signal off to go forward, to go by benskins itself, and then we had to back the train, the brake van, the engine into the yard, the benskins yard, and then we picked up some empties with the brake van and brought them back out, and we reversed done the shunt, put the engine on the front of the train again, and we're going back to Watford. But in the meantime, while we was in the yard, the driver, he could get a free drink if he wanted to. It was by the benskins company.
A free pint.
A free pint.
Yeah.
And the fireman as well. But I was there in the yard and I didn't drink beer, so my mate had my pint as well.
That was good. So what do you remember about the benskins factory? Did you see anything of it as you went through it? Was there anything in particular that you remember?
No, not really, no.
No.
It's just a little yard there, and because later on when it was all concreted over, like a wall made, where the yard used to be. Yeah, it was a shame really. And
was there gates on it?
And you could smell lovely hops there during the weekdays when it's all brewing away.
This was pre-55 then, this would have been sort of the early 50s you did this 2 or 3 times you went in there.
Yeah.
And you reckon it was once a week they used to drop stuff off?
Well, I don't know. It's all kind of, if you see some train engine, some jobs you had like from the Watford Loco, you've done trips down to St Albans with the coal, down the council down at obviously at Croxley Shed down on the Croxley Green Line. There used to be a big electrical company there, and it used to do tripping around. They were playing on Croxley Mills and Rickmansworth, and some of the other jobs, like if they wanted the wagons down, they'd go down there as well to the benskins.
So Croxley Mills, was that the paper makers?
That's it, paper.
What sort of stuff did you have on your wagon? Just wagons?
Well, you had several wagons to go down there. Yeah, quite a lot. And they had a vacuum, they had an engine there with no firebox in it. Just the engine in Croxley paper mill was no firebox in it. It's just a boiler, which is to fill up with steam from the factory boiler. And the engine could shunt and run for about an hour or two.
It was fire safety,
with
wasn't
steam in the boiler.
Yeah. That was fire safety for the paper mill.
Well, it also was like, it was very insulated, very much like a thermos flask. The boiler was made like, so that it never lost its heat.
So what sort of engine did you drive? I mean, you were the fireman in that, but what sort of engine was it that would
go down? Well, it was a
down?
tank engine, Watford tank, like a 262 class 4 tank engine.
And just a brake van, and then either 2 little wagons that you drop off for benskins.
Yeah.
All right, well that's good. Thanks for that, Mr. Drummond.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.